Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Shout out to my YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook family, wherever you're watching this from. Okay, today, this video is going to be a little long one. It's going to be a heavy one, so just buckle up real quick, because it's something I wanted to talk about, but I didn't feel comfortable, but I feel as if it should be said. Alcoholism, if you suffer from alcoholism, please stop and go get some help. Stop and get some help. I'm gonna get personal on this one because I like to be personal and try to help whoever I can. Because part of videos like this help me get out of my alcoholism. You have to understand, when you're drinking to the point to where you're losing like yourself. I know people say drinking shows the real you. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. It turns you into something else. That's why I call it spirits. It puts a spirit in you that alters your thinking, alters everything. And once you get to the point to where you're doing this for fun regularly, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. This is not normal. It's not okay. And please go get some help. And I know people going to be looking at me saying this because, like I said, if I can help anybody, we have internet, might as well use it for some good. Go get some help. Go see a therapist, counselor. Recently, I've decided to quit drinking, period. Reason being, I realize I can't just have one or two drinks. For some reason, my body's just, I can see people do a drink, put it down, walk out. But me, it's just, and then I wake up the next morning, head hurts, throwing up. It's just horrible. And then you feel horrible for feeling horrible, so you drink some more to feel better. Stop. Go get some help. Okay? Recently, I had a situation where I was inebriated, and a situation happened that I wish didn't happen the way it did. It kind of did have to happen, but I feel if I wasn't inebriated, I could have handled it a lot better. I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't me being the aggressive person, and after that, I just felt bad. You know what I mean? You get older, you're supposed to get wiser, not get older and get worse. And the thing is, right, after I've been on my spiritual journey, like I said, I'm going to be personal. I've been able to calm it down. But once the thing, again, about when you have an addiction, you always think you're in control. You think you're in control. I'll say, I'm not going to drink during this day, do some homework, go to work, and then the weekend I'll drink. But what happens is you drink 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and it all equals up until you crash out on one day. Where what happened last night? You look at your phone, text messages, and things like that. Stop. If you find yourself to be one of those type of drinkers, don't drink at all. Just don't drink at all. Don't even start. Don't even start on one day. Don't do it for a birthday. Don't do it for a holiday. Get yourself around good people. Recently, I met this girl, and this is what I'm saying. I'm going to get personal. She's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, she's physically beautiful. She's mentally beautiful. Her heart's beautiful. She's just beautiful. She doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. And like, I talked to her. She'll phone call me, and I'm so surprised. I'm surprised. I'm like, what? She doesn't have to, you know what I mean? And I'm like, right now, my life isn't where I want it to be. I don't even have a car. I don't have money like I used to, because I'm working a different job as I go to school. And she's still like, she'll give me a ride to the bus stop, bruh. You know what I mean? And when I say she's drop dead gorgeous, she's drop dead gorgeous. She does not have to. I even asked her, I said, why are you so nice to me? And she was like, that's what, like, I can tell she has God in her. You know? She cares for me. And I'm not saying this like on a sexual level or anything like that. But like, she's really caring and loving. And I was hiding it from her as to how much I actually drink. And just the look on her face of just disappointment, it hurts. You know what I mean? When she's looking at me like, are you drunk? And I'm like, huh? It just hurts. It hurts because and you know what? Yeah, I'm crying on the internet. Good Lord. But you know what? She's there for me. Like, she's there for me. Like, I could call her. She'll pick up. I text you, text me back. And I'm just, it's mind-boggling. So for me, sometimes you can't even do it for yourself, guys. You got to do it for others. You know what I mean? You got to do it for people that truly care about you and they want to see you prosper. Because I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I really don't. You know? But if anybody out there who I can help with my little story, just quit, man. Just quit. It's not going to be easy. Go get some help. Get a counselor. You know what I mean? Church, mosque. I don't care. Wherever. Just go get some help. Because it's one of the worst feelings to see somebody that truly likes you and you're drunk. It just, your life ain't together. It's just, and if you know somebody like that in your life, trust me, whether it's anxiety, depression, please don't give up on people. Don't give up on people, because with her, she really made me, like, for a second, I thought I was, like, I'm not going to say I was done with life, but I was just like, I'm getting older. I went back to school. I don't have a car. I'm like, ain't nobody going to even look at me. And I'm not saying she wants to be with me like that, but like, and for that, like, life threw me a little something like, okay, don't give up. That means the world to people. But yeah, once again, I don't drink at all. I know I've said this before, and I'll go like 2-3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, all it takes is that one day, and it's, I can't do it anymore. I can't. Guys, I can't. I'm done. Hopefully, this video can help somebody, you know. And once you get into counseling, they'll help you. They'll figure out, like, when did you, like, I'm talking to the counselor, and she's like, when did you start drinking like this? I'm like, what do you mean? To the point you would wake up and be thrown up. I was like, and it's going to be hard because you're going to have to go through past traumas, past memories, childhood. And I pinpointed, I was like around 20, and it was like, what happened around that time? And I remember there was a traumatic event. And she was like, did you ever get therapy for that? And I was like, nah. She was like, you should have. I was like, I should have? She was like, yeah, that's pretty traumatic. So I'm on the internet crying. Just, if you're going through it, go get some help. Stop trying to do it all on your own. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to stop. If you haven't been cursed with alcoholism, I never got into drugs and stuff like that, but if you curse with alcoholism, understand it's not okay. I'm not saying it's okay, but it happens. You got to figure out what's triggering it and stop it. You know what I mean? Because you're not even having fun. Let's be honest. You're really not. Your alcohol is poison. You're just poisoning yourself every day. Stop it. Get some help. Get around good people. You know what I mean? And if you're one of those like me where I could go good for a couple, then all of a sudden it just tumbles and it's like, what the? It's like, oh, I thought I could handle it. No, you can't handle it. You can't. You can't. You cannot touch that stuff. That stuff, look at it like it's lava. It is poison. But I just wanted to say that to anybody out there who's dealing with those type of issues. You know what I mean? Don't give up on yourself. And if you can't do it for yourself, do it for those who care about you. You know? Because like I said with this girl, she cared about me. And I'm like, that's what hurts. That's what hurts. When you have somebody that cares about you and they're just looking at you like with that look. And she's such a beautiful girl. She's just looking at me like, what? Why? I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know. I got to go get help. You know? So, yeah, just had to share that real quick. My day started. Hopefully I can watch this video in like 2-3 years and be like, man. You know? And I've seen people do it. I've seen people quit. You know what I mean? It just gets to a certain point where you just realize it's not productive for life, period. So, anyway, I've been wanting to make that video because I know people who also deal with it, and it's you kind of get ashamed. You try to hide it, but then it shows here and there, and people are looking at you like, what's going on with him? Yeah, and if you know somebody, don't give up on them. Try to get them some help. You know what I'm saying? Get them, you know? I don't care if you got to go to AA, Alcoholism Anonymous, and sit in there. You know what I mean? Do whatever it takes. Me, done. Seeing that girl look on her face like that hurt. That hurt. That hurt me bad. But anyway, you know the slogan, chase knowledge, don't chase money, peace, love, positivity.